Okay guys, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be looking at the introduction to the next section in the topics of the AS Pure Mathematics curriculum, and in these set of videos we're going to be looking at the trig identities for the AS Pure Maths. Okay, so this has been highly requested actually on my channel, so I thought I'll do like a little introduction video, okay, and then we'll start looking at some questions involving the trig identities. Okay, so the two formulas that you want to hone in on and learn are these two formulas. Sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1 or equivalent to 1. This is what I call an identity, which means that whatever value of theta I put in, when I square it involving sine and cosine and I add them together, I get the number 1. Okay, it doesn't matter what value theta is. Okay. So that's actually true for all values of theta, okay? An identity is when the left-hand side is true for all values with the right-hand side as well, okay? So the right-hand side is true for all values, okay, for the left-hand side, okay? This next one is tan theta is equal to sine theta over cosine theta, okay? So tan theta is equal to sine over cos, okay? Now, the next part to remember, okay, or to know about, is that I can rearrange this. Now, why is this important? Well, we're going to be looking at solving quadratic equations, okay, in the next couple of videos for the AS Pure Maths, okay, so you want to be happy at rearranging this. So sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cos squared theta, and cos squared theta is equal to 1 minus sine squared theta. This is important for solving equations, for looking at some differentiation and integration involving the sine and cos, okay. But we're going to be looking at, like using these identities to prove, like statements or true or disprove statements, okay. So it's important that we're clued up actually on the sine graph. So this is a copy of the sine graph, hopefully, from GCSE Maths, okay. I've put on some points on there. Okay, if you're interested in the cosine graph looks something like that, okay. It starts at 0, 1. Okay, it goes through 90, 0, 180 minus 1, 270, 0, and then 360 and 1, okay? And it repeats every 360 degrees, okay, for the sine and cosine graph, okay? And that's important because that's what we call a period, okay? So a sine graph and a cosine graph has a period of 360 degrees, which means it starts repeating itself, okay, after every 360. Okay, this is important, especially when we start looking at solving equations in between set intervals, okay, between like 0 and 360, or 0 and 180, or 0 and 90, or 0 and 270, okay, or minus 180 to 180, etc., etc. Okay, so these two formulas here, guys, you must learn, okay? So please do obviously copy them down actually from today's video, okay? This will be useful for when we start looking at compound angle formula, the double angle formula, and all the other A2 pure maths trig identities that we'll come on to, involving cot, cosec, and sec theta, okay, and sec squared theta, and cot squared theta, and cosec squared theta, okay. But again, a lot of this here will be on your formula booklet, okay, but you must learn these two identities, okay. So that's like a little introduction to the next few videos that we're going to look at in the AS Pure Maths, okay. If there's any questions on any parts of this video, then obviously let me know, okay. But hopefully you're happy with these two identities, okay, for that, okay. So that's the end of today's video, okay. In the next video we'll start looking at solving quadratics involving the sine, cosine, and even tangent, okay, for that formulas, okay, and identities, okay. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, okay. Bye for now.